Hi, my name is Yasmin Mustafa, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Roar for Good. When I first started the company more than 5 years ago, it was focused on personal safety, specifically on innovating existing self-defense tools to create something made by women for women, the first of its kind. We built a panic button for students, women in urban cities, runners, anyone that wanted to feel safe with the touch of a button. We sold it to tens of thousands of women all over the world. And 2 years ago, we pivoted from personal safety to workplace safety. It was specifically after learning about the horrifying stats the housekeepers face in the hotel industry and the legislation that was being driven to help protect them. As someone who worked in the hospitality industry for 14 years, I very much related to those experiences, and I'm very proud of our newest product with the vision of cultivating safer workplaces. When we talked with hotel owners and staff members, we learned that they kept raising three main concerns. The first was price. How expensive is this going to be? Is it affordable? What about the fines if I don't comply with the legislation? The second was performance. What if I'm in the basement of the hotel? Will this work? What if the Wi-Fi or cell signal is poor based on the room that I'm in? And finally, false alarms. What if there's a lot of false alarms and help doesn't actually come when I need it the most? We took all that feedback to build the Always On staff safety platform to focus on being the most accurate, reliable, and cost-effective solution on the market, specifically focused on exceeding compliance standards to truly protect employees. The system is comprised of 5 main components that you see here on the screen. The first is our custom-built award-winning staff alert device. We built this, designed it, and manufactured it ourselves. It was intentionally designed so that it was easy to use and to prevent accidental triggers. There are bumps on the face that guide the user to the button. The button is recessed and it must be pressed and held for 4 seconds to activate an alert. Next is the smart beacon. This has a 3-year battery life, and the smart beacon is installed in every room, and it's what relays the location of the user once the button is pressed. From there, it goes to our gateway, which then sends the location to the alert console. The gateway operates via Wi-Fi, and what's really special about this is that it has an LTE failover in case the Wi-Fi does not work as a backup for protection. Once an alert is sent from the gateway, it shows up on the alert console. This is usually installed in a station that's manned 24/7. It's usually at the front desk or security office. Once an alert has been set, it flashes from a black background to red that you see here on the photo, and it also makes an audible alert. And finally, we have the option to also add a mobile app to the emergency responders, usually the security team, the management team, that shows the same information as the alert console to enhance the connectivity of the staff and to ensure immediate help once an alert has been sent. What's really unique about our system is we do not require the housekeepers to have a smartphone in order to use our panic button. What's also unique is how efficient our technology is, and it's how we were able to build the solution to be the most cost-effective in the market. We only need to utilize 1 gateway for every 100 beacons. And because we have less networking components, we pass on the cost savings to the hotel. Everything that you see here on this slide is, if you add 99 beacons, that is all the equipment that is needed for a 100-room hotel. In terms of how the technology works step by step, I'm going to take you through a use case that I heard directly from a housekeeper. Let's say her name is Maria and she's cleaning room 409. A guest comes back into the room. The protocol for her hotel is to leave the room immediately for her safety. But let's say this guest is blocking the doorway, is starting to flirt with her, she feels uncomfortable, what she could do with our system is immediately press the staff alert device, the button down for 4 seconds. Our smart beacon in that room will automatically detect her location and send an alert beacon to beacon until it gets to the gateway. And from there, the alarm will be set to the alert console and via our mobile app through push notifications to the security contacts. The alarm is relayed in real time via both locations, the alert console and the mobile app. And if for any reason she's able to leave the room, she is tracked in real time to make sure that help arrives exactly where she is. One of the most unique aspects of our system are all the backup protection layers that we've added to ensure protection. We have redundancies in place so the system is always on, hence the name of our platform. It works without Wi-Fi, without cell signal. Even if the power goes out on the hotel, we connect to an uninterrupted power supply to make sure that the system is always live, no matter what. It was intentionally designed with multiple redundancies because after speaking with housekeepers, their biggest concern was dead spot coverage. And what's really also unique about our platform is that it's self-healing. The network, the Bluetooth network that we have allows for nearby beacons to pick up an alert in case the closest beacon is stolen or tampered with, or even if it has a dead battery. On top of all that, hopefully it doesn't have a dead battery because we have self-monitoring where anytime there's a low battery, we automatically send an alert to the console. Even if the beacon is tampered with, if a guest somehow finds it and puts it in their bag, you will automatically know that that's the case to make sure that that is fixed immediately. I'm going to click on this video to show you a sample of how the system works by one of our technicians. Note that there is going to be an audible alert that you hear from the alert console 13 seconds in. There we go. So that's how it sounds, and that's how it attracts nearby members from where the alert console is installed. A couple other things I'd like to point out is the Wi-Fi of the hotel is not burdened by our solution. We only utilize it once the alert reaches a gateway. And then again, if the Wi-Fi is down there for any reason, it has 2 LTE backups. We only track staff members once the alert is pressed. And we're very proud to have been voted the most secure safety wearable from an independent security firm. A quick note on installation, we make this process as seamless as possible. Before we even arrive on site, we contact the manager and we make sure to send materials about our system to be passed on to the staff that lets them know how it works and that gets them excited about our solution before we arrive on site. We also make sure that we ask about the languages of all staff members and everything is translated so that they can clearly understand how the system works. To retrofit a hotel, it takes us about 2 minutes per room. New hotels are obviously much faster. We don't do any drilling, any wiring. Our hardware can be hidden in closets or under furniture. Everything is done there to minimize the impact on the guest experience. We have a long-lasting battery life, as we talked about, as well as self-monitoring for battery levels to make sure that maintenance can quickly replace it. And we've deployed in all types of properties, from hotels as small as 40 rooms to villas with multiple buildings and full-service hotels with thousands of rooms. And we offer 24 customer support via email and phone as well. Finally, to touch on training just a little bit, when we get the languages of the housekeepers and staff members from the manager that we work with, we make sure that we translate all the materials, as I described earlier, to those languages to make it very easy to reinforce the training for existing staff members and also for new members, new staff members that join the hotel staff. We have a prominent poster that we display in the back of house break room And then with every staff session that we do on site, we always reinforce that we do not track the staff until the button is pressed, which is a primary concern that we've heard. And not only that, but one of the pieces of feedback that we've implemented is to make sure that the alert is anonymous. We only show that an alert has been sent. We do not show the name of the staff member, and that is to reduce bias. And finally, before we leave the hotel, we test the solution after the training once again, and we make sure that our system guidelines are available on premises for security, for management, for housekeepers, for staff, to make sure that for any questions they have, they can immediately read any information they need or reach out to us. We built this always on system exclusively for the hotel industry. We've been very excited about the response from our customers. You can see one quote there that we have from a hotel management company that has over 100 properties. We're discovering that the system, the panic button or the staff alert systems are not just benefiting staff members, but they're also benefiting guests as well. We're also seeing that it's really improving employee morale. It's changing the workplace culture of the hotels that we're working with, and that some of the hotels are even using it as a recruitment tool to entice staff to join their team. We're really proud to be a women-led, mission-driven company. We are a certified B Corp, meaning that we're a triple bottom line company that's not just focused on building a company that is for profit, but is also focused on building a company for good. That is good for people, for the community, and we're really proud of the impact that we're having. If you have any questions about our solution, please visit us at roarforgood.com. My information is shared there on the screen. We're very proud to be an AHLA 5-star Promise sponsor, and we hope to hear from you. Thank you.